When thinking about educational ideology and learning designs in the present-day United States, it's important to understand that the history of education in the United States and its impact that it has had in present day. As we know, across the United States, there are curriculum standards which clearly state learning expectations for students. It's important for us to realize how they came about. After the Civil Rights Movement, power was in the process of being redistributed. Education was one of the ways. Desegregation, multicultural education, bilingual education, the movement had begun. Things were getting shaken up, meeting needs and interests of the masses. In response to this, the standards movement came about. The goal of the standards was said to help bolster the U.S. economy, security, and sovereignty. Multicultural education, bilingual education, all of this was now viewed as weak, student-centered, and not about hard work and intellectual challenge. This is summarized from the Curriculum Studies Reader, page 282. Also, as we know, after the standards movement came along, state testing, and the intense pressures that these have brought about, it doesn't allow for teachers to take into account the diversity and the needs of their students. It's important that we remember just how important education is. This is developing the conscience of our children. I'm going to go ahead and share our group principles, where we are currently, and then our vision. And this is all applied to the standardized movement. So when thinking about our principle of equity, currently, education right now, it's foreign, it's isolated, it's a high-pressure movement with standardized testing and standards. What we would like for this to be, what we envision when applying our principle, is that we want critically conscious students. We must teach students to confront social injustice. And as educators, we must be socially just as well. That means that personal histories, experiences, they're shared and they're valued. Our curriculum needs to be reflecting its students. It needs to be relevant. Testing, textbook standards, it's limiting the teaching. We have no curriculum. We're not equitable in the way that we're meeting our students, or the content that's shared, for that matter. We know that the subjects that we're teaching are so distinctly separate. There's immense pressure. Right now, it's mostly monolingual, history from dominant groups' perspectives. What we really need is critically conscious teachers and students that will allow them to scrutinize themselves and also society. When we look at our principle of positionality, where we are right now, it's top-down decision-making. We have our standards, our textbooks, standardized tests. According to Wayne L. on page 307 of the Curriculum Studies Reader, as teachers negotiate high-stakes testing education environments, the tests have the predominant effect of narrowing curricular content to those subjects included in the test, resulting in the increased fragmentation of knowledge, forms into bits and pieces, learned for the wake of the tests themselves, and compelling teachers to use more lecture-based, teacher-centered pedagogies. The curriculum control found in the study further suggests that high-stakes testing represents the tightening of the noose, coupling between policymakers' intentions and the institutional environments created by their policies. The moment for schools' accountability is essentially a movement for more effective top-down control of the schools. The idea that if the public authorizes authorities want to promote student achievement, they need to adopt organizational control mechanisms, tests, school report cards, and students to change their behavior. Virtually all organizations need to engage in top-down control because the people at the top have goals that they want the people at the bottom to pursue. Something has to be done to bring about the desired behaviors. So what do we envision when we're thinking about our positionality principle? Decisions need to be made by those who are working directly with the students. Rethinking education. So right now, basically the curriculum is the test, right? Teachers are really teaching to the test. That's done through the standards and the textbooks. if you follow this, which you're under immense pressure to do, you're not going to be able to meet the needs of all of your students. Your curriculum is going to be lacking, and there's definitely going to be a null curriculum. What we envision is a education where there's love, integration, all needs and interests are met and celebrated, and experiences. And this is also going to depend upon teacher training and pre-service teacher training at the university level. Pretty intense training as well, because this is completely rethinking the education that we've known our whole lives. So basically, let the experts do their jobs. I do think that any type of change will need to be done pretty intensely. We cannot meet the needs of our students when we have so much pressure from testing. So much depends on those testing results too. So when we rethink education, what I think is empower students. Their values, let them know that their culture, their values, they are represented in the curriculum. Together, working towards identifying the problems and how we overcome it. The subjects wouldn't be taught in isolation, and instead, it would be through dialogue and reflection.